And whenever I discuss it, my deacons in church or in convention, folk look at me funny. 35 years of deacon, 37 years. And I'm against prayer in school. Prayer, the lack of prayer in school didn't hurt anybody. The lack of prayer at home is where we got in trouble. That's where you got in trouble. You can't send your children to school to learn to pray. You teach them and the preacher teaches them. And that's something, all of us have our choice for religion, and I love them all and respect them all. But just let me give you an example of prayer in public school. Jimmy comes home one evening, and ain't nothing wrong with this if this is your choice, but he puts down a prayer mat and faces to the east. And your mama says, what is it? She said, well, mama, my teacher says I have to pray 5 times a day because Allah is in the east. You see, the teachers lead prayer with small children. Next day a kid comes home and says, mama, why have you lied to me? How did I lie to you? You said that we went, that Sunday was the day we went to church. My teacher said the Sabbath is Saturday, and I got to quit going to church on Sunday because he's a Seventh-day Adventist. Next day, teacher comes and says, little Jimmy comes home and said, mama, you lied to me. What happened? What I tell you now? You told me that Jesus was the Son of God. My teacher said she's Jewish and he is not the Son of God.
What?
You get my drift yet?
Yes.
Public school is for every religious persuasion or lack thereof.
That's right. That's right.
Or lack thereof. If you want your child to have a religious education, put them in a Christian school or academy.
That's right.
Or whatever your denomination is. I know I'm a Christian. But I'm not going to beat up a non-Christian because he happens not to be a Christian.
That's right.
I know I've got one wife, had her for 35 years.
Glory.
She's just as female as female can be.
Amen.
So I like being married to somebody of the opposite sex.
Amen.
I wouldn't have it any other way.
Amen.
But I ain't getting mad with nobody in my life for their choice.
That's the business.
I am not the personal ambassador for God.
That's right.
And I'm not theologically strong enough to tell folk who's going to hell.
Amen.
Because a lot of you think you're going to make it there and go, well, let me move on.